Hi, welcome to this first revision video that I am making for you. I've decided to try and chunk the entire course down into 5-minute sections so you can revise one section at a time. Hopefully that'll help us get through all of the revision we need by certainly the mock exams and then beyond that for the real exams. So this first video is about cells. It's about the structure of cells. So what I want you to remember, back in the end of year 9, start of year 10, we talked about cells being the building blocks of life and that every organism on the planet is made from cells. Cells can be two different kinds. They can be prokaryotic or they can be eukaryotic. Eukaryotic cells are complex. They include animal and plant cells. Prokaryotic cells are a bit smaller and a bit simpler. So for example, bacteria. Eukaryotes are organisms that are made of eukaryotic cells, and prokaryote is a prokaryotic cell, usually a single-celled organism. If we look at the basic structure of an animal cell, animal cells and plant cells have quite a few similarities, but they also have a few differences. So if we start with this animal cell, the first subcellular structure you need to know about is the nucleus. The nucleus contains genetic material that controls the activities of the cell. Cytoplasm is a gel-like substance, contains enzymes which control the chemical reactions that happen. You don't need to know about these chemical reactions till A level, so I'm not going to go into that too much. We have a cell membrane. Cell membrane's main job hold the cell together and control what goes in and out of the cell. We have mitochondria. This is the where the reaction of aerobic respiration takes place. Respiration transfers energy that the cell needs to work. And lastly, we have ribosomes. These are where proteins are made in the cell, so the site of protein synthesis. If we compare that with a plant cell, you can see that all 5 of those parts are found in a plant cell as well, but a plant cell has a few additional parts to it as well. So there is a cell wall. This is made of cellulose and it supports the cell and it strengthens the cell. There's a permanent vacuole which contains cell sap. Cell sap is a weak solution of sugar and salts. This is important later in things like osmosis. These green parts here, chloroplasts, these are where photosynthesis occurs, makes the food for the plants. They contain a green substance called chlorophyll, which absorbs the light needed for photosynthesis. Bacterial cells are much smaller. Bacteria are prokaryotes, so they're made with prokaryotic cells. Here is what a bacteria cell might look like. They have a cell wall and a cell membrane and cytoplasm as the other 2 cells have, but they're slightly different in the fact that they don't have a true nucleus. Instead, they have a strand of DNA that floats freely in the cytoplasm. They may also contain 1 or more small rings of DNA called plasmids. What's very important to note is that they don't have chloroplasts and they don't have mitochondria. So these are the 2 kind of ways of transferring and absorbing energy. They need to do that in a different way. Okay, that's the end of the first little bit. I might tack some videos together, but otherwise this is the first 5 minutes of revision. What I would like you to do is comment below with a paragraph comparing these 3 types of cells. So can you tell me what the similarities are? What do all 3 cells have in common? And can you tell me the differences? What's different about each cell? Put your paragraph in the comment section below. Thank you.